Now you can't have a whole month dedicated to mecha without at least once mentioning something about Gundam, as it is practically one of the most iconic mecha series to ever exist. However, I myself personally never really got truly invested into the mecha genre until a couple years ago, and honestly Gundam is just such a huge franchise, it's kind of hard to take in. However, when I found out there was a Gundam spin-off series with less war drama and more over-the-top insanity, well, you bet your ass that's the one I wanted my first Gundam experience to be. This one being the series I'll be recommending today, which is none other than Mobile Fighter G Gundam. And oh look, Imagawa Yashihiro, we meet again. G Gundam takes place in a world where a good portion of mankind has formed colonies orbiting the Earth. However, control over these colonies is decided every 4 years when each nation selects a fighter to represent them in a grand tournament with Gundam. Because why the fuck not? However, our main character as well as representative of Neo Japan, Domon Kashu, along with his shining Gundam, isn't too interested in the tournament, but rather finding clues on the whereabouts of the Devil Gundam and its pilot, who he has a history with. And with that, we have an action-packed adventure traveling to many different countries with lots of grand Gundam fights in the search of the Devil Gundam, until the series eventually shifts into a more classical tournament setup, focusing more on our main characters, as well as side characters such as the badass boxer, Crockett Chibodi, representative of Neo America with the Maxter Gundam, the Shaolin monk Shai Shaishi, representative of Neo China with the Dragon Gundam, the gentleman George Desand, representative of Neo France with the Rose Gundam, and finally the convict Argo Golsky, representative of Neo Russia with the Bolt Gundam. Now obviously this isn't your typical Gundam series. Not only is it more focused on insane action, but is more in line with an old school super robot anime, with hot-blooded men and women piloting giant crazy over-the-top robots, shouting out ridiculous attacks and just being overall badass. The actual Gundams themselves here range from somewhat normal looking Gundams, or at least to my knowledge normal looking Gundams, to really creative looking, really stupid looking, like really what the fuck is this even, as well as just being plain stereotypical. Like really, the Mexican Gundam is called the Tequila Gundam, and the Canadian one's called the Lumberjack Gundam. Oh, and apparently Sailor Moon is also a Gundam in this series for some reason. However, what really took me off guard in this series is the action. And not the Gundam action, but actual hand-to-hand combat, as this series is actually full of it, as it's also a martial arts series. I mean, the first episode almost felt more along the lines of an action shonen like Fist of the North Star until a Gundam popped out. And a lot of the martial arts here in this series are probably even more over the top than the Gundam attacks themselves. I mean, we have this guy who is shooting rainbow beams from his feet, guys popping out of shadows, to dudes even taking down Gundams with fucking scarves. Yeah, that's right, this manly badass motherfucker over here, Master Asia, fucking takes down Gundams with pure martial arts skill and really long scarves. So fucking manly, macho mark. Oh wait, wrong month. We're in Mecha May. But yeah, this series also has a very good dose of testosterone. Though I do really question why they even have Gundams to fight each other, if almost everyone in the world has such great fighting capabilities without assistance from giant robots. But then again, who doesn't like some giant robots? Overall, if you're looking for something far from your average Gundam series full of insane martial arts and mecha action, then check out Mobile Fighter Gundam G.